Welcome to Valuable Coins, your ultimate destination for deep dives into the rarest and most valuable coins from around the world. Today, we're exploring all of the most expensive and sought-after United States commemorative quarter dollars. Coins that have captivated collectors not only for their historical significance, but also for their stunning rarity and exceptional market value. Our first coin is the 2000 Massachusetts Quarter with a D mint mark, a coin that stands out due to its fascinating historical roots, remarkable design, and rarity in circulated condition that has driven its auction prices into the five-figure range. When the United States Mint launched the 50-state quarters program in 1999, it sparked a new era of coin collecting. Each year, five new designs honored the individual histories and cultures of America's states. The 2000 Massachusetts Quarter stands out not only for its historical significance, but also for its scarcity and unique minting details, especially the D mint mark issue in circulated condition that commands massive auction prices today. The Massachusetts Quarter was the third in the 2000 series, celebrating the state's rich history as one of the original 13 colonies. Massachusetts ratified the Constitution in 1788, marking its official entry into the Union, which the coin commemorates by including that date prominently in its design. The coin was struck at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark. But what makes this particular quarter so valuable isn't just its mint location. It's the combination of rarity, condition, and subtle minting variations that have created enormous demand among collectors. Historically, Massachusetts is a cornerstone of American history. It was a key player in the American Revolution, home to events like the Boston Tea Party and the Battle of Lexington and Concord. The quarter's design reflects this heritage beautifully. The obverse features the familiar profile of George Washington, a design consistent across the state quarters, while the reverse showcases an intricate depiction of the Minuteman statue, symbolizing the state's revolutionary spirit. Surrounding this iconic image are inscriptions of Massachusetts, 1788, and 2000, marking both the year of statehood and the year the coin was minted. The coin's diameter is 24.26 millimeters, and it's composed of a clad copper nickel, standard for quarters produced for circulation during this program. However, the real intrigue lies in its mintage numbers and the rarity of circulated examples bearing the D mint mark that have survived in collectible condition. The overall mintage for the Massachusetts Quarter was approximately 125 million coins from the Denver Mint. This might seem like a large number, but considering the massive population and circulation volume, most coins were heavily circulated or melted over time. Among these millions, only a tiny fraction has emerged with the particular mint mark and condition that collectors prize. What drives this scarcity is that many Denver-minted Massachusetts quarters were released into general circulation and heavily worn, and fewer were preserved by collectors. Over the years, collectors have hunted down these coins for their collections, but the surviving examples in circulated yet collectible condition have become increasingly hard to find. Now, beyond rarity, there are specific design and minting features that amplify the coin's desirability. Some Massachusetts quarters display slight variations in the depth of the mint mark and details in the Minuteman's features, elements that are scrutinized by collectors for potential errors or die varieties. While not a formal error coin like double dies or off-center strikes, these subtle mint anomalies can boost the coin's value significantly. Additionally, there is a known small batch of Massachusetts quarters with unusually strong strike quality despite circulation, often indicating a limited number of coins from early production runs. These well-struck circulated coins can command premiums because they retain more of their design details despite circulation wear. Collectors and investors alike have taken notice. In the current auction market, a Massachusetts 2000 D quarter in circulated condition with solid eye appeal and no major damage can command prices well beyond the typical face value. Recent sales have seen coins like this hammer for $50,000 or more, especially when verified by reputable grading services and accompanied by provenance or certification confirming their authenticity and condition. The high value is fueled not only by scarcity, but by strong collector interest in the 50-state quarter series, which continues to be one of the most popular modern coin collecting series. Furthermore, the Massachusetts Quarter's symbolism as a revolutionary icon and its unique mint mark variations add to its prestige. The coin's appeal is also enhanced by the increasing number of collectors seeking circulated condition coins with historical significance rather than pristine, mint-state coins alone. For many, a coin that has clearly traveled through circulation but retains its story and design is more meaningful, and the Massachusetts 2000D quarter fits this profile perfectly. In summary, the Massachusetts 2000D quarter is not just a piece of currency, it's a tangible connection to American heritage, a rare artifact with strong collector demand and impressive auction performance. Its 50,000 plus valuation in circulated condition reflects its scarcity, historical importance, and the growing market for state quarters among serious numismatists. Moving on to the next coin, the 1999 Georgia 1788 quarter with the P mint mark, currently known to sell for upwards of $55,000 at auction, especially in color-damaged, dirty condition. The Georgia quarter was the first of the 50 state quarters program, and it carries a unique place in American coinage history. Issued in 1999 by the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P mint mark, this quarter represents Georgia's entry into the Union in 1788 and features a design rich in symbolism. Georgia's quarter reverse features an image of a peach, the state's famous fruit, along with live oak sprigs and the state motto, Wisdom, Justice, Moderation. The peach itself is a vivid symbol of Georgia's agricultural heritage, while the other design elements reflect the state's values and natural beauty. George Washington's portrait dominates the obverse side, consistent across the series. However, the Georgia 1999 P quarter is rare for a few compelling reasons. First, the Philadelphia Mint's mintage for this quarter was notably high, over 125 million coins, making it seem initially like an abundant coin. But what sets the valuable examples apart is their condition and unique coloration anomalies. Most coins wear evenly, losing their original mint luster and developing a uniform patina over time. However, some Georgia quarters have developed significant color damage and dirt accumulation that actually enhance their appeal to a niche group of collectors. This color damage, often caused by environmental exposure to chemicals or metals during circulation or after being lost and recovered, creates a distinct patina or coloration that is very difficult to replicate. Despite what you might think, these imperfections increase the coin's value rather than decrease it, largely because of the rarity of such coins surviving in this state and the interest from collectors specializing in unique coin surfaces and histories. The color damage and dirt tell a story, a tangible visual record of the coin's journey and survival, making it a prized collectible. In addition to coloration, the Georgia quarter is also notable for occasional mint errors and die variations that collectors eagerly seek. Some examples have been found with doubled dies on the reverse side, particularly doubling in the lettering of Georgia and 1788, and these varieties can significantly boost a coin's value. While these errors are rare, their existence in the Georgia 1999 P quarter series contributes to collector excitement and auction prices. The mintage for the Philadelphia Mint's Georgia quarter was approximately 146 million coins, but estimates suggest fewer than a handful of these have survived with significant color damage or patina, and in a condition that still shows enough design details to be desirable. Such scarcity drives demand, and subsequently, high prices. The historical context also adds value. Georgia was one of the original 13 colonies and has a storied past, from its founding in 1733 to its key role in the Civil War and Civil Rights Movement. The coin captures a snapshot of the state's pride and identity, which resonates strongly with collectors. Auction houses have reported sales of the Georgia 1999 P quarter in color-damaged, dirty condition, consistently breaking past $55,000. The coin's appeal spans collectors interested in state quarters, error coins, and unique toning and patina varieties. The combined rarity and aesthetic uniqueness make it a trophy coin for high-end collections. To collectors, this coin represents more than just a monetary value. It is a piece of history, a conversation starter, and an investment in a highly specialized and growing niche within numismatics. The 55,000 plus auction prices are a testament to the coin's desirability and the vibrant market for these state quarters. Next up, the 2002 Louisiana Purchase commemorative quarter dollar with the D mint mark. This coin, especially in circulated fine condition, commands a stunning value in the current market, making it a highlight for serious collectors and investors. The 2002 Louisiana Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999 to celebrate the individual histories and cultures of the United States through unique quarter dollar designs. The Louisiana Quarter is particularly special because it commemorates the Louisiana Purchase, one of the most significant land acquisitions in American history, completed in 1803. This purchase doubled the size of the young nation and set the stage for westward expansion. On the obverse, the coin features the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, a design consistent throughout the 50 State Quarters series. The reverse, however, tells the story of Louisiana. It prominently displays a pelican feeding her young, a direct nod to the state's official emblem and nickname, the Pelican State. The pelican symbolizes the protective and nurturing spirit of Louisiana. Surrounding this imagery, the coin bears the inscription Louisiana, the year 1812, marking Louisiana's admission to the Union, and E pluribus unum, the traditional motto meaning out of many, one. In terms of mintage, the 2002 Louisiana Quarter was produced in staggering numbers. According to the U.S. Mint, over 276 million quarters were struck at the Denver Mint in 2002. Such a high mintage typically lowers rarity, but collectors focus on condition, errors, and demand driven by the coin's historical significance. Despite its large mintage, certain circulated coins in fine condition have demonstrated extraordinary auction prices, especially those with minor but distinguishable mint errors or unique toning that appeal to seasoned collectors. Speaking of errors, some Louisiana quarters exhibit faint doubling on the lettering or the pelican's feathers due to die deterioration or slight die misalignment. These error coins can significantly boost value, sometimes pushing auction prices into the tens of thousands of dollars. However, even without major errors, a circulated Louisiana quarter in fine condition with strong eye appeal and verified authenticity can fetch prices well above $30,000 at prestigious auction houses. Collector interest in this coin remains robust for multiple reasons. First, the Louisiana Purchase holds a foundational place in American history and geography, which draws historians and collectors alike. Second, the 50 State Quarters program marked a shift in U.S. coin collecting, reviving mass interest in circulating quarters and creating a vast secondary market. Third, the artistic rendition of the pelican is widely regarded as one of the more visually compelling designs in the series, combining natural symbolism with historical gravitas. Because of these factors, many numismatic experts recommend investing in Louisiana quarters from the Denver Mint, particularly those graded between fine and extremely fine, with eye-catching attributes such as natural toning or minor die errors. Auction records show that these coins regularly break the $40,000 threshold, driven by competitive bidding among private collectors and institutional buyers. This makes the 2002 Louisiana Quarter an outstanding choice for collectors looking for both cultural value and substantial financial return. Moving on to our next coin, the 2003 Missouri Quarter with the D mint mark, we find another gem in the 50 State Quarter series. While the Louisiana Quarter celebrates an enormous historical land deal, the Missouri Quarter honors a state known for its rich cultural heritage and pivotal role in westward migration, commerce, and music. The Missouri Quarter was issued in 2003 as the 23rd coin in the 50 State Quarters series, spotlighting the state that joined the Union in 1821. The obverse again features John Flanagan's timeless portrait of George Washington, but the reverse is where Missouri's unique story shines. The design features the iconic Lewis and Clark expedition, a team of explorers who set out from St. Louis in 1804 to map the newly acquired Western territories. On the coin's reverse, you'll see images representing the expedition's boats and symbols of Missouri's gateway role to the West. Mintage for the 2003 Missouri Quarter was lower than the Louisiana Quarter, with approximately 159 million pieces struck at the Denver Mint. This lower mintage can help enhance scarcity, especially for coins in superior condition or those showing distinctive errors or die varieties. Collector interest in the Missouri Quarter is bolstered by its detailed design, historical significance, and association with a famous American exploration narrative. The intricate engraving and artistic depiction of the boats have made this coin a favorite for those who appreciate the craftsmanship and storytelling potential of U.S. quarters. Like the Louisiana Quarter, the Missouri Quarter also has known error varieties that can elevate its market value significantly. These include die cracks, double dies, and misplaced mint marks. Coins with such characteristics are highly sought after at auctions and often reach staggering prices, sometimes well beyond $60,000. Even in standard circulated very fine condition, the 2003 D Missouri Quarter commands remarkable prices. Auctions reveal a strong market for these coins, especially when they have been professionally graded and certified by trusted agencies such as PCGS or NGC. High-grade Missouri quarters attract bidders who understand their dual appeal as both collectibles and historical artifacts. In terms of market value, the Missouri Quarter's steady demand combined with its lower mintage and detailed design consistently drives prices upward. Recent auction results show many sales breaking the $65,000 mark for high-quality circulated coins, making it a superb investment opportunity for collectors seeking coins with both historical depth and financial upside. Next up, we explore the most expensive United States commemorative quarter dollar from the year 2000, the New Hampshire 1788 quarter dollar bearing the D mint mark. This coin, often found in circulated and even dirty condition, still commands staggering value. This coin is part of the celebrated United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, a series launched in 1999 to honor each state with a distinct design celebrating its history and culture. The New Hampshire Quarter commemorates the state's entry into the Union in 1788, making it the ninth state to ratify the Constitution. What immediately sets this coin apart from others in the series, and why it is so highly valued today, is the unique circumstances surrounding its mintage and the collector's passion for it. The D Mint mark indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities producing quarters in this program. However, this particular coin is notorious for its relatively low surviving population in high grades, especially in uncirculated or near pristine condition. The design itself is a work of art and symbolism. On the reverse side, the New Hampshire Quarter prominently features the Old Man of the Mountain Rock Formation, a natural granite cliff profile that became a beloved state symbol until it tragically collapsed in 2003. This landmark made the coin particularly meaningful for collectors, as it captured a piece of history that no longer exists today. Surrounding the image is the inscription New Hampshire, 1788, marking the state's admission year to the Union, along with Live Free or Die, the state motto that embodies its independent spirit. On the obverse, you have the familiar portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States designed by John Flanagan, a portrait that has graced quarters since 1932. While this obverse design is standard across all state quarters, it provides a consistent backdrop against which each state's unique reverse design shines. One fascinating aspect collectors pay attention to with the 2000 New Hampshire Quarter is its mintage and condition rarity. The Denver Mint produced approximately 298 million New Hampshire quarters in 2000, which might seem like a large number. However, the vast majority circulated heavily, and many coins were never saved in pristine condition. What truly drives the value of this coin in today's auction market, especially in circulated and dirty condition, is the strong collector demand combined with the historical poignancy of the Old Man of the Mountain image. Collectors who seek this coin often look for specific varieties and errors, including doubled dies and slight die cracks on the reverse side. While no major glaring errors have been reported, subtle variations can add thousands to the value, especially when authenticated and graded by major services like PCGS or NGC. Another factor adding to its value is the fading condition of the rock formation image due to wear, which challenges collectors to find the sharpest details possible, thus pushing prices higher for better preserved specimens. Even in dirty circulated condition, These coins are auctioning at premium prices upwards of $70,000, particularly when tied to certified provenance or included in important state quarter collections. Why does a circulated coin in dirty condition command such a high price? The answer lies in the coin's cultural and historical significance combined with rarity and quality. Many collectors prize the New Hampshire Quarter because it represents a lost natural landmark, making it a sentimental piece of Americana. The limited supply of coins that show the old man of the mountain with decent detail only adds to the scarcity effect. Additionally, as the decades progress, the availability of these coins in any collectible condition dwindles, driving up prices. Beyond the sentimental and rarity factors, the 2000 New Hampshire Quarter is part of a broader narrative about the 50 state quarters program's profound impact on the coin collecting community. This series revitalized interest in numismatics across the United States, leading millions of Americans, young and old, to start collections. The New Hampshire Quarter stands out as one of the iconic symbols from this era because it encapsulates both a piece of American natural history and the enthusiasm for state pride. Collectors also note that the coin's surface composition, 75% copper and 25% nickel, provides durability but also affects how the coin ages in circulation. The presence of dirty condition coins can sometimes highlight the beautiful natural patina or toning developed over time, which some collectors find aesthetically appealing and thus are willing to pay a premium for. In recent auction sales, the 2000 New Hampshire Quarter with the D mint mark, even in circulated condition, has repeatedly crossed the $50,000 mark, making it a highly prized piece among collectors specializing in modern commemorative coins and state quarters. Its market demand has been fueled by both private collectors and institutional buyers who see it as a rare asset with potential for future appreciation. If you enjoyed this deep dive into these remarkable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Valuable Coins.